Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Cold War Warzone Season 1, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the brand new Krig 6 Assault Rifle here in Warzone. You're probably going to see a lot of these videos popping up on the internet over the next couple of weeks, and I want to make it very clear, just know that the Black Ops Cold War weapons are a lot different in Warzone than the Modern Warfare weapons are. You're seeing a lot of videos of people doing the copy and paste class setups from Modern Warfare to Cold War weapons, and it doesn't necessarily work like that. So I want you guys to pay attention. I'm going to try to explain it to you in this video with the Krig 6, what has changed, what is different, and why these classes are going to be different than the Modern Warfare weapons. So the Krig 6 is the assault rifle that we're using in this video. What you guys are watching right now is some gameplay of me demonstrating what this specific class setup is going to play like in a game of Plunder. Just wanted to share with you guys a few clips so you can see how accurate this weapon is and how amazing this weapon is. The first thing we're going to take a look at is the muzzle. So generally with the Modern Warfare weapons, the muzzle, we're always running the monolithic suppressor. What's great about the suppressors in the Modern Warfare weapons is that we're gaining damage range as well as sound suppression. However, with the Cold War weapons, we're actually losing damage range and we're losing bullet velocity. So in reality, in Warzone, we want to have the best accuracy, range, and control as possible. With a suppressor with the Cold War weapons, we're actually losing a significant amount of damage as well as range. So using silencers with these weapons is going to be completely different with these brand new seasons, obviously with the new Cold War weapons being introduced into Warzone. So what we're going to be using is the Muzzle Brake 556. This is the best muzzle to go with as you're getting vertical recoil control, giving you a really nice boost to that accuracy and control. So the Muzzle Brake 556 is the best muzzle to rock with here. Now the barrel that we're using is the 19.7-inch takedown. I feel like most of you that have played Cold War for a significant amount of time have probably already figured out that this is the best barrel to rock with, as you're getting that effective damage range pro, giving you a massive boost to damage as well as range. So the 19.7-inch takedown is the barrel that we're using here. We're not going to be using a laser, not really necessary here on these ARs in Warzone. Now for the optic, this is where things tend to get a little tricky. So I'm sure most of you guys are used to using the VLK scope for pretty much every assault rifle in Warzone with those Modern Warfare weapons. In Cold War, these optics work a little bit different. So I've seen a lot of videos already recommending you use the 3x optic, some saying the 2x optic, and I've been playing with this weapon for a couple hours now, and I've noticed that it is not worth using whatsoever. When you throw a VLK on the kilo, it tends to make this thing so accurate, so well from long range. If you throw the 3x optic from the Cold War classes on this Krig 6, it is nowhere near as good. There is significant recoil. It makes it very, very difficult to lock onto someone regardless of how close they are. Generally, you would think that with the 3x optic, you're mainly focusing on medium to long range. It doesn't do nearly as well as the VLK, and obviously from close range, you're pretty much screwed unless you have a better secondary. So using that 3x optic is not something that I would recommend using. The 2x is a little bit better. Obviously, we're not zooming in as far, but you're still getting significant recoil with it. So I wouldn't recommend trying these two out. I think they're not worth using. It makes it very, very difficult. You have to have phenomenal aim to make these things work, but I think that using one of the smaller reflexes is the best way to go, and you guys will see in the gameplay at the beginning of this video that having these makes this weapon so much more stable. Now the two options that you can go are the mil stop reflex, or you can go with the microflex LED. I enjoy the microflex because it reminds me of the standard red dot. However, with the mil stop, you're getting a 1.37 times boost, whereas the microflex, you're getting a 1.25. So you're getting a little bit more magnification with that mil stop, and you're pretty much getting the same amount of recoil. So I think it's worth getting that extra 0.12 magnification with the mil stop. So that is what we're using as the optic here. Now we're not going to be using a stock. Don't think it's necessary with this AR. We're focused on accuracy, range, and control, and mainly with these stocks we're improving our ADS speed, aim walking movement speed, overall just the mobility, which we don't really care about here. Now the underbarrel that we're using, there's a couple different options. What I think is the best is the field agent grip. The reason for that is because you're getting vertical recoil control as well as horizontal recoil control. I've seen a lot of people using the standard foregrip, which gives you horizontal control, but it doesn't give you any cons, which is obviously a great thing. You're getting a nice boost to that accuracy, so on and so forth. But with the field agent grip, the only con is shooting move speed, which isn't too big of a deal in Warzone because most of your gunfights with an AR are going to be from medium to long range. So your shooting move speed really doesn't need to be that impressive. it's not multiplayer. We're not having a lot of gunfights with this AR from up close and personal. So the field agent grip is definitely the better underbarrel to rock with here. Now, last but not least, the ammunition that we're rocking with is the Salvo 60 round fast mag. So originally I was trying to figure out the difference between the 45 round speed mag and the Salvo 60 round fast mag. And to be completely honest with you guys, I couldn't find a single difference. So you might as well just rock with the 60 round mag. I'm sure most of you guys are used to using that with the Kilo and pretty much any other assault rifle in the game. So the Salvo 60 round fast mag is the ammunition that we're going to be rocking with here. So this is what I believe to be the best Krig 6 class setup in Warzone right now. Keep in mind, I'm sure over the next several weeks, coming months, that we're going to see a lot of weapon tuning in this game. Right now, I don't think many of the Cold War weapons are going to be able to compete with the Modern Warfare weapons. And the reason for that is because they've had a year to play around with the Modern Warfare weapons and make them the best that they can possibly make them. With these weapons, this is the first time they're in the game. So obviously there's going to be problems. Obviously some are going to be OP. We'll figure that out as the weeks go by. But for right now, this is the best Krig 6 class to rock with. Do I think it can compete with a Kilo from close range? Absolutely. From medium range? Absolutely. From very long range? Not so much. But I'm loving this Krig 6. I think it's a phenomenal gun. It got really good recoil control and done pretty significant damage. But if you guys have any questions or anything else to add about this specific Krig 6 class setup in Warzone, please make sure to leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you as quickly as possible. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see all you guys in the next video.